Good morning, Alexa here, and I'm coming at you from the third episode. It's going to be really short of the Epic as Fuck podcast, and it's going to be, I haven't named this channel yet, so the new Epic as Fuck podcast is going to be an umbrella, and there's going to be multiple channels. So far, I've created the Conscious Couples Chronicles channel. This message is going to be a part of a healing and a transcending trauma or, just overcoming channel. I haven't named it yet, but when I do, I'll let you know. Anyway, I wanted to come on and share this message because what this message is about how I admire the toughness of survivors, of people that have had to go through traumatic experiences such as rape, abuse, neglect, assault, things like that. Things that you really have to work hard to overcome. And I want to talk about the phenomenon of toughness. I admire your toughness. If you're someone that has gone through a traumatic experience, I can relate. I'm a very tough person. Toughness is what has allowed me to get over a rape in my past pretty quickly. It's what allowed me to endure and overcome many years of abuse. And I acknowledge that in other people. At times you have to put on that armor and be tough to get through things. But the point that I want to just discuss here is what I hear a lot of people say, and it's what my story was for a long time, that, I can get through anything, I'm tough, and I believe that. It's true, that was me, and that might be you too. But the thing that worries me, my cat, go away, sorry, my cat's climbing all over the table, I should just let him go. Anyway, the truth about toughness, though, is while necessary and honorable, especially when it comes to these traumatic experiences such as rape, assault, and abuse, the fact of the matter is it does harden us. And that hardening, what it is a masculine mask that we put on to protect ourselves and muscle through really hard things. But over time, what happens is that constant toughness and that grit and hardening will close us off to pleasurable and great things that can come out of our life as well. And that's the part of toughing through everything that I'm learning now and have learned recently that concerned me and concerns me about myself and about other people that think that's the way. That's why when someone's going through or has gone through a traumatic experience, I never used to be one for therapy. I was one of those people that thought it was bullshit. Well, I've humbled myself and I've come to learn that it helps for, it's there for a reason. It's not for soft people, but it's for people that want to take down those tough, hardened walls to soften, to experience more of life. Because trauma, when you layer trauma and traumatic experiences with toughness and protective, that's an armor, and it will shut you off, yes, maybe from being affected by the bad things in life, but it does shut you off from the good things too. The truth is we have to feel. We have to release emotions, or those feelings and emotions hide out under that toughness armor. And they stay in there. They stay in your body. They stay implanted in parts of your brain. And they will affect your life in other ways. So yes, while you're tough, and while I've been tough and gone through some crazy shit, and that toughness has allowed me to persevere and endure, there comes a time when we need to dig into these things so that if they are hiding within our body and in our brain, we can release them, with a therapist, with someone that specializes in emotional release through our own emotional release, whether that's journaling or tapping or, there's so many different ways of releasing. But the point, like I said, that I wanted to drive across here is I honor your toughness. It's what's allowed us to survive and get through really hard things. It's amazing. just be conscious that as life goes on, if you truly want to thrive and feel and have pleasure and all those things, there will come a time when you have to lift the toughness and that masculinity, or that overly masculine protective armor mask, in order to experience the depths of life that it has to offer you. Because I don't want your experience, that abuser, to take you away from what you can experience in this life. There's a part of me that wants to say, if you do tough through all the time, you almost let the situation win in a way where, yes, you're getting through it, but getting through doesn't mean you get to experience all that life has to offer at its depths. So that's just my message. If you've gone through something and you're one of those tough people that, handles your shit and doesn't really get help from anyone, I honor you, but I encourage you to think about, when you're ready, what can I do to feel the things and release the emotions so that I could thrive more, when you're ready one day. So I hope this message helps anyone that is similar to myself, that hasn't experienced crazy shit, where we have to put on our tough mask and tough through and muscle through. Again, I honor you and I see you, and I hope this message helps. Thank you for listening.